So what is systemic change? I've spent a good deal, as you know, of my doctoral work working in the field of systemic change with Dr. Ryan Ruth. And so that work and being engaged in the field with the Decatur project and Decatur school system in Indianapolis really gave me some interesting insights on the ground, because it wasn't just studying systemic change on the theory of it, but it's, what does it look like on the ground? And that was something that I needed to do for myself to really understand, systemic change. So there's this idea of, does change, so this idea of piecemeal change, so working and perhaps having some sort of an innovation and seeing how that works out or plays out within the system. And I guess hoping and praying that that change is going to occur throughout the entire system. And so then there's the idea of whole district-wide change, where I kind of see that as more of a top-down. So there's an initiative that, almost like the No Child Left Behind federal initiatives, where, okay, you have to do this and it has to go throughout the entire, all the states, or the whole state has to do this. And so there's this idea of this, real small changes sort of having a snowball effect, and large mandated changes that everybody has to go through. And so, for me, systemic change is much more than even both of those things. To me, it goes beyond that. It goes into really a mindset change. How do we view education and getting, and I work with pre-service teachers and trying to understand at their level. It's like, how do you view education has to be very different from what you experienced. And that's the only way we're really going to be able to change education, is really starting at that level, is sort of showing different possibilities of what education can be. And and that to me starts with teachers. And once we can get teachers to really think about what education could be, and really taking a risk in the way they approach education, the way they approach that basic relationship between student and teacher, I think that's at the core of changing really the whole system. And technology, I think, is going to have play a big role. I think it's already starting to, but it's really slow. That's what I have right now. I guess it's